hear that? The State Farm thing. Dun-da-da-da-da. I think we're in a commercial. Jake from State Farm, I knew it.
Don't worry, Chris. Things are gonna go surprisingly great.
Dad, look!
Chris!
Ooh, see? Surprising. Just like State Farm's surprisingly great rates.
I didn't even record.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Alcova Mortgage is here for good. We are locally owned, value great communication, and are committed to our Greenbrier County community. Alcova Mortgage in Lewisburg, 304-645-2478, or visit lewisburglender.com. For your mortgage lending needs, Alcova Mortgage, NMLS ID 118-4517, NMLSconsumeraccess.org, Equal Housing Lender. Terms and conditions apply. All loans subject to credit approval. That's Alcova Mortgage in Lewisburg.
The Spartan Athletic Foundation supports over 250 student athletes at Greenbrier East High School. Consider becoming a sponsor today.
When you're in Lewisburg, make sure to stop by S.J. Needhawk to pick up tools and products to finish up your home improvement projects. S.J. Needhawk can help with replacing your floors, adding some new color to your walls, stain for your decks and porches, replacing windows or doors, and don't forget, a new lighting fixture changes an entire room. Don't wait to finish your projects. S.J. Needhawk is always ready to help. When you're ready to talk to someone who knows, call S.J. Needhawk Lumber Company, your home solution.
Beautiful aerial shot of Spartan Yards. You see, we are back now for Game 2 between the Spartans and the Martinsburg Bulldogs. Martinsburg won the first game 7-3. Spartans looking to even the series, and they will turn the ball over to junior Eli Green. Eli on the season has a 1-1 record, a 7.67 ERA. He's a solid veteran. Spartans will have Gabe Patton at third base, Gavin Bennett at short, Nelson Lynch at second, Ashton Cochran at first base. Left fielder will be Zion Detko, Peyton DeHaven in center, and Lane Lambert in right. Catching this game will be junior Joe Baker and junior Eli Green on the mound. Spartans had a 3-1 lead in Game 1, but Martinsburg was able to mount a rally and come back and win the first game 7-3. Again, Martinsburg is yet to lose to a team from West Virginia this season, now 17-1 on the season. That first game loss dropped the Spartans to 6-11 on the season. And now 0-6. 6 of the 11 losses have come to teams from the Eastern Panhandle. Now batting for the Bulldogs, number 2, Keegan Everhart. So Everhart will lead off, second baseman for the Bulldogs. Green rocks, fires, and the second game is under the way. Low for ball 1. 1-0 pitch, stays just high. 2 balls, no strikes. Martinsburg changed jerseys for this game. They were an all-gray first time around. Now they've gone to the black jerseys for Game 2. Spartans still in the white pinstripes, white with pinstripes. 2-1 pitch is in there for strike 1. 2-1 now. Time called as Baker has to put his earpiece back in. Spartans using the new technology that allows the dugout to communicate with the catcher to call the pitches through the earpiece. Here's the 2-1. Just high, ball 3. Wind is calm right now. It was a pretty stiff breeze in the first game. Here's the 3-1. Down the middle for strike 2. 3-2 full count. Wind was blowing straight out to left field. Created some issues with some pop flies. Here's the full 3-2. Popped on the infield. Bennett has it for out number 1. Now batting for the Bulldogs, number 5, Carson Buber. Shortstop Buber had a big game in Game 1, both at the plate and in the field. Made a couple of really spectacular plays from his shortstop position. First pitch is in there for strike 1. Green rocks, fires. Swung on and missed, strike 2. Green ready with the 0-2. Check swing, foul ball. Bright sunshine on a beautiful Saturday afternoon. Temperature starting to warm up. We started off in the low 50s. It's into the 60s now. Here's the 0-2. Swung on and missed. Now batting for the Bulldogs, number 24, Braden Oviedo. Pitch is in there, strike one. Green working fast. That one low in the dirt for ball one. Strike two. Again, Green working fast, and he's working ahead of the hitters here in the first inning. That one just misses outside, 2-2. Here's the 2-2. This one is grounded toward third base. Patton up with it. Fires on to first. And just like that, a 1-2-3 inning. Bulldogs go 1-2-3 here in the first. Spartans coming to bat. You're watching Spartan Baseball on the Greenbrier Valley Channel.
When you're in Lewisburg, make sure to stop by S.J. Needhawk to pick up tools and products to finish up your home improvement projects. S.J. Needhawk can help with replacing your floors, adding some new color to your walls, stain for your decks and porches, replacing windows or doors, and don't forget, a new lighting fixture changes an entire room. Don't wait to finish your projects. S.J. Needhawk is always ready to help. When you're ready to talk to someone who knows, call S.J. Needhawk Lumber Company, your home solution.
Ben Reisenweber on the mound for the Bulldogs here in Game 2. He'll face Nelson Lynch, Peyton DeHaven, and Ashton Cochran to start things off for the Spartans here in the bottom half of the first inning. Good first inning by Eli Green, putting the Bulldogs down in order. Spartans will return home on Wednesday evening, facing the Nicholas County Grizzlies. Next year, that will be a Class AAA matchup, as the Spartans will stay in Class AAA in all sports. Nicholas County will move up to AAA in all sports. Now batting for the Spartans, number 1, Nelson Lynch. So the freshman Lynch will start things off for the Spartans here in the bottom half of the first inning. Playing second base for the second game in a row. Primarily has been the catcher for the Spartans most of the season, but Logan Hudson's been getting more time behind the plate while Lynch plays second base, and Joe Baker's behind the plate this one. First pitch is fouled straight back. Here's the 0-1. That one stays high for a ball. Bright sunshine beating down on Spartan yards. 1-1 swung on and missed. Chased one up out of the zone. And he knew it too. Collects himself. Now he's ready again. This one is bounced toward third. Oviedo has it, fires on to first. One up, one down. Now batting for the Spartans, number 2, Peyton DeHaven. So DeHaven steps in. This one is grounded into the hole, into left field for a base hit. So first pitch swing, DeHaven grounds one into left field. Now batting for the Spartans, number 14, Ashton Cochran. So with one on and one out, Ashton Cochran will step in. DeHaven is a threat to run at first. This one is in the dirt. It skips away, and DeHaven's going to take up second. Cochran steps in. He waits on the 1-0 offering from Reisenweber. This one's in the dirt as well. 2-0. This one is low as well. 3-0 is the count now. Cochran probably taking all the way here on the 3-0. And it gets away. Ball 4. Now batting for the Spartans, number 15, Gabe Patton. So timeout called by the Bulldogs. They will try to settle their pitcher down. So after the ground out by Lynch, we had a single by DeHaven and then a 4-pitch walk to Cochran. Now that brings up Gabe Patton with runners on first and second. Only one out. So Patton is ready. Swung on and missed for strike 1. The 1-1 is on the way. This one is slapped foul off the right side. 1-2. This one's inside, ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two on the way, swung on and missed. Strike 3. Ball gets away. First base was occupied, so it will be a strikeout. But the runners do move up to second and third. Now batting for the Spartans, number 9, Gavin Bennett. So Bennett's on the way. 2 runners in scoring position. First pitch is on the way, taken for a strike. Pitch stays low, 1 ball, 1 strike. One pitch. In for ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. That one is down the pipe for strike 2. This one stays high, ball 3. So 3 balls, 2 strikes. Count full, 2 outs. Oh, call strike 3. So Reisenweber gets out of the jam. Nothing across for the Spartans here in the first. We played 1, no score. We'll be back after this. You're watching Spartan Baseball here on the Greenbrier Valley Channel.
Alcova Mortgage is here for good. We are locally owned, value great communication, and are committed to our Greenbrier County community. Alcova Mortgage in Lewisburg, 304-645-2478, or visit lewisburglender.com. For your mortgage lending needs, Alcova Mortgage, NMLS ID 1184517, NMLSconsumeraccess.org, Equal Housing Lender. Terms and conditions apply. All loans subject to credit approval. That's Alcova Mortgage in Lewisburg.
So the right fielder, Alter, steps in, takes strike 1 from Green. This one is tapped foul off third baseline. Patton made a nice play, but quickly Green ahead 0-2. Scoreless here, second inning, game 2 of our doubleheader between the Spartans and the Bulldogs. Here's the 0-2. That one stays high, ball 1. This one is tapped right back to Green. Has time, throws on to first, 1 away. Now batting for the Bulldogs, number 8, Ben Reisenweber. So that brings up the pitcher, Reisenweber. That one stays high, ball 1. Call strike. 1 ball, 1 strike to the Martinsburg pitcher. Pitcher facing pitcher here. Green delivers. That one stays inside. Almost hit Reisenweber. Makes it 2-1. This one fouled straight back. 2-2 as the wind begins to pick up again here. We had storms blow through here Thursday night and Friday, and then with a wind advisory through the Sporting, we still had a really stiff breeze throughout our first game, blowing straight out to left field. It had been calm, but now it's starting to pick back up a little bit. Again, blowing straight out toward left. Here's the 2-2. Inside, ball 3. And that one is inside, ball 4. So 1 out, base runner. Now batting for Martinsburg, number 3, Owen Rupenthal. Courtesy runner for the Bulldogs, number 11, R.J. Brown. So So a courtesy runner for the pitcher, and now that'll bring up Rupenthal. Big lead off first for Brown. Does not go. First pitch taken for strike one. Throw to first nearly gets away from Cochran. He has to go airborne to snag it. Runner goes. Pitch is taken for a strike. Throw down. Not in time. So a stolen base for R.J. Brown. The count is now 0-2 to Owen Rupenthal. This one is lined to short. Gavin Bennett has it and steps on second for the double play. And that is the inning. Nothing across for the Bulldogs. We played an inning and a half, no score. You're watching Spartan Baseball here on the Greenbrier Valley Channel.
The Bank of Monroe values our local businesses, our communities and schools, and we value you. With locations in both Monroe and Greenbrier County, we are right where you need us to be. We are the local bank that you can trust with your business and personal banking needs. Visit us on the web or one of our branches in Union, Lewisburg, or Fairleigh. Bank local with the Bank of Monroe. Because we care. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
It'll be Zion Detko, Brandon Upton, and Eli Green here to start the second inning for the Spartans against Ben Riesenweber. No score, second inning. Game 2 of our doubleheader here on a Saturday afternoon. Now batting for the Spartans, number 13, Zion Detko. So left fielder's Detko. Steps in. Spartans threatened in the first inning, unable to get anything across. Had second and third and one out. Let's see if they can mount something here in the second inning. First pitch is bounced off third, foul. Pitch stays a little high and away from ball one. That one way outside. Goes to the backstop and bounces right back to the pitcher. We'll throw that one out as it hit the cinder blocks. Check it for scuffs. 2-1 is the count now. Detko lines this one to left field. That's going to drop for a base hit. Takes the turn at first. He'll hold for a single. Now batting for the Spartans, number 10, Brandon Upton. So nice line drive single by Detko. Brings up Brandon Upton. And the ball gets away on the pickoff throw, and that's going to put Detko all the way over to second. He's going to take the turn, but he'll hold there. So a wild throw on the pickoff attempt puts Detko in scoring position.
Hey, 51-3, 51-3.
Upton attempts to bunt at it. Bunts through it. Is able to attempt to play some small ball here and get Detko over to third base with less than 2 outs. Upton squares, pulls back. That'll take ball 1. Again, he pulls the bunt back. Takes it low in the dirt. 2-1. Wind starts to pick up again. And this one, he does get the bunt down. They'll take the out at first. Moves the runner over to third. 1 away. That'll bring up Eli Green. Now batting for the Spartans, number 25, Eli Green. So Green trying to help himself out here. Takes that one high for ball 1. As he hits the dirt. Go ahead run 90 feet away. Infield playing in. That ball's taken for a strike. Pulls the bunt back, but takes a call, strike 2. Lays off that one high, ball 2. All even, 2-2. Now the infield plays back. Not expecting him to bunt. Stays alive, fouling it back. Here's the 2-2. This one is grounded up the middle. Misplayed by the shortstop. It's all hands are safe, and the Spartans take a 1-0 lead as Detko crosses home plate. Now batting for the Spartans, number 12, Lane Lambert. So the Spartans take a 1-0 lead. Lane Lambert comes to the plate. Swung on and missed for strike 1. Swings to the fastball. Throw over. Green back. Green really not a threat to run. He's taking a pretty good lead over at first. This one stays outside for ball 1. Ball 2 high. Fake the throw down to first. Green steps back. 2-1. Checked his swing and checked it in time. 3-1. Now batting for the Spartans, number 1, Nelson Lynch. So that brings up Lynch. Back to the top of the order. Runners on first and second, only one out. This one's in the dirt. It gets away. Both runners are going to advance. So just like that, now the Spartans have runners at second and third. And time is called. Martinsburg pitching coach trying to settle his pitcher down. He's faced a little bit of control issues here in the second inning. Two wild pitches in this inning. So 1-0 at the count to Lynch. You got Green at third, Lambert at second, only one out. That ball's inside, ball two. Just high, ball three, so 3-0. So one pitch away from loading the bases here. See if Lynch is taken all the way here. He is, and it's ball four. And that's going to be it for Reisenweber.
I want the biggest card, but
So we've got break of the action here, pitching change. The new pitcher is going to be number 24, Braden Oviedo. As he and Reisenweber will switch positions. Reisenweber will take over. Reisenweber, will take over at third. Oviedo will take over on the mound. So it's Oviedo on the mound now in relief of Reisenweber. Bases are loaded, only one out. Peyton DeHaven will be at the plate here. Now batting for the Spartans, number 2, Peyton DeHaven. So DeHaven, with the bases loaded, only one out, chance to add on to what has already been a one-run inning for the Spartans. Tap onto this lead. Infield in. Trying to get the force at home. This one fouled back. Strike one. Oviedo steps off and wants to go through the signs once again. 0-1 pitch, curveball swung on and missed. This one stays outside. Ball one. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Tapped foul. Stays alive. 1-2. Here's the 1-2 on the way. Outside, 2-2. Bases are loaded with Spartans. Opportunity to add on to this lead. This one's high, ball 3. And the payoff pitch is on the way. Ball 4. Now batting for the Spartans, number 14, Ashton Cochran. So Cochran now at the plate. Spartans leading 2-0. Swung on and missed. This one is fouled off to the left side. And quickly, Cochran's in an 0-2 hole. Oviedo with the 0-2. That one's high, ball 1. Lambert at third, Lynch at second, DeHaven at first. Cochran ready. Fouls that one off his foot. He'll take a little walk to walk it off. Catcher will walk the ball out to the pitcher to give Ashton a moment to shake it off. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 out here. Bases loaded. Spartans already have 2 in the inning. Looking to add on here. This one is lined into right field. That is a base hit. 1 run scores. Lynch is going to hold at third. It is 3-0 in favor of the Spartans. Now batting for the Spartans, number 15, Gabe Patton. Swung on and missed. 2 balls, 1 strike, still only 1 out. And it's 3-1. Swung on and missed. Runs the count full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. This one is bounced over the third baseman into left field for a base hit. One run is in. DeHaven is in. Here's Cochran going to third. He is out at third base. Patton will be in at second base, but 2 more runs scored. It is a 5-0 ball game. Now batting for the Spartans, number 9, Gavin Bennett. Ball bounced right over the third base bag into left field, allowing the 2 runs to score. The left fielder was able to get to it quickly, Steen, and get into third base and gun down Cochran at third. But 2 more runs in. And now Bennett with a chance to add on. Swung on and missed, strike 1. He was trying to make it 7-0 on that swing. He homered last week against Hurricane. That one stays high. Nice. So the Spartans taking advantage of some wildness and some timely hitting here in the second inning. As that ball stays low and outside, 2-1. Swung on and missed. That high fastball again. He was trying to make it a 7-0 ball game on that swing. Here's the 2-2. Strike 3 call. But the Spartans put a 5 spot on the board here in the second. And after 2, it's Greenbrier East 5, Martinsburg nothing. We'll be back after this. You're watching Greenbrier East Spartan Baseball on the Greenbrier Valley Channel.
Did you hear that? The State Farm thing. Dun-da-da-da-da. I think we're in a commercial. Jake from State Farm, I knew it.
Don't worry, Chris. Things are gonna go surprisingly great.
Dad, look!
Chris!
Ooh, see? Surprising. Just like State Farm's surprisingly great rates.
I didn't even record.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
So Jameer Brown will lead things off here in the third inning for the Bulldogs. He started the comeback.
It's on. He's got.
He started the comeback for the Bulldogs in the last game with a 2-run home run that tied the game at the time, 3-3. Takes ball 1. That started a 6-run rally for the Bulldogs that saw them win 7-3. That ball just misses. Ball 2. This one is grounded towards second. Lynch is up with it. Has it. 1 away. Now batting for the Bulldogs, number 20, Braden Edwards. That brings up the catcher, Edwards, with 1 away. Takes that one for ball 1. Miss was high and away on that one, 2-0. back with a fastball for strike one. Green ready, brings the 2-1. Swung on and missed, strike two. Tap foul. Edwards stays alive. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Reminder the Spartans will be at home again on Wednesday night, taking on the Nicholas County Grizzlies. Time called by the home plate umpire. Green's wanting to work fast. Here's the 2-2. Outside, ball 3. Tap foul again. So Edwards continues to stay alive here. Green wastes no time. Back up on the rubber, ready to bring the payoff pitch. This one is popped in the air toward left field. Detko has it. Has a beat on it. The wind carries it a little bit, but Zion's able to stay under it for out number 2. Now batting for the Bulldogs, number 23, Jackson Steen. So 2 away. That brings Steen to the plate. He came on as a courtesy runner in the first game. He gets the start in left field in this one. First pitch is high for ball 1. 5-0 our score. Spartans on top here, top of the 3rd inning. Game 2 of our doubleheader. That one's in for strike 1. That one fouled back for strike 2, and quickly Green ahead of the 9-hole hitter, 1-2. Looking for a 1-2-3 inning here. That one's in the dirt. That one fouled back as well. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Here in the top half of the 3rd inning. That one stays outside. Count runs full, 3-2. And that one stays wide, ball 4. So Bulldogs have a base runner. Now batting for Martinsburg, number 2, Keegan Everhart. So back to the top of the order for Everhart, second baseman. Green work from the stretch. Steen takes his lead off first. This pitch is way high. Good job by Baker to get a hold of it. Runner goes. Pitch taken high for a ball. Pitch, almost had him. Ball popped out of the mitt of Gavin Bennett. So it's a stolen base for Steen. 2-0 is the count. And time is called. Baker will go out. He'll change up the signs with a runner on second base. Yeah. Meeting breaks up. Greenbrier strike one in.
That's a beautiful outfield shot.
Across the heart of the plate. 2-1. This one is lifted in the air toward right field. That is trouble. That's going to drop in for a base hit. Runner's going to come around third. Score. It's now a 5-1 ball game. So Everhart loops a single into right field and puts the Bulldogs on the board. Now batting for the Bulldogs, number 5, Carson Buber. So that brings the Bulldogs shortstop to the plate. Throw over to first, back in time. 2 away here in the top half of the third inning. Runner goes, pitch taken low, throw not in time. That one's low for ball 2. 2-0. Just misses high, ball 3. So 3-0. Here's the 3-0. This one's tapped foul. Pickoff play is on. The ball goes into center field, but DeHaven there to back it up. Keep the runner from advancing to third. This one is lined into left field for a base hit. Runner's around third. He is going to score. Buber into second, and it's a 5-2 ball game. Now batting for Martinsburg, number 24, Braden Oviedo. Time is going to be called, and Coach Mann is going to take a visit to the mound. Nobody warming up. This is just to settle your pitcher down. Green likes to work fast, but sometimes you just got to take a moment, maybe take a step back, take a deep breath, recollect yourself. First 2 innings, he was working ahead on every batter. This inning, he seems to be working behind on every hitter. So sometimes, this is a smart play just to take a timeout, let him collect himself, get him back in his rhythm. 2 runs are in. All this happening after the first 2 were retired. A walk, a stolen base, a double, and another double. All after 2 out. After the first 2 were retired. This one stays high, ball 1. This one is lifted to left, deep to left. Detko looking back, and that one is gone. Oviedo with the 2-run home run. And it's now 5-4. So after the Spartans put a 5 spot on the board in the second inning, Martinsburg with a 2-out rally here in the third have scored 4 times with 2 outs to pull to within a run at 5-4. Now batting for the Bulldogs, number 7, Christian Alter. Martinsburg averages about 10-11 runs a ball game, so you always got to be ready. Here's a ball hit towards second. Lynch is up with it. He fires it, and that is the inning. But Martinsburg scores 4, And just like that, we've got a ball game. Middle of the third, it's 5-4 Spartans. You're watching Spartan baseball here on the Greenbrier Valley Channel.
The Bank of Monroe values our local businesses, our communities and schools, and we value you. With locations in both Monroe and Greenbrier County, we are right where you need us to be. We are the local bank that you can trust with your business and personal banking needs. Visit us on the web or one of our branches in Union, Lewisburg, or Fairleigh. Bank local with the Bank of Monroe, because we care. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
When you're in Lewisburg, make sure to stop by S.J. Needhawk to pick up tools and products to finish up your home improvement projects. S.J. Needhawk can help with replacing your floors, adding some new color to your walls, stain for your decks and porches, replacing windows or doors, and don't forget, a new lighting fixture changes an entire room. Don't wait to finish your projects. S.J. Needhawk is always ready to help. When you're ready to talk to someone who knows, call S.J. Needhawk Lumber Company, your home solution.
5-4 is our score. We're back at Spartan Yards. Game 2 of our doubleheader. Spartans lead. It'll be Detco, Upton, and Green here for the Spartans in the third inning against Braden Oviedo. Oviedo had the 2-run homer moments ago that brought the Bulldogs to within 1. Now batting for the Spartans, number 13, Zion Detko. So Detko to lead it off here. First pitch is grounded right at the first baseman. Brown steps on first. 1 pitch, 1 out. Now batting for the Spartans, number 10, Brandon Upton. Upton steps in. Oviedo to the belt, to the plate. High. 1-0. Low 2-0. That one stays high, 3-0. So Upton in the driver's seat here, 3-0. Most likely taking all the way on this pitch. Trying to get a base runner here. Takes that one across the letters for strike 1. And that was ball 4. Now batting for the Spartans, number 25, Eli Green. So Green steps in. Upton takes his lead off first. That pitch is low, ball 1. Takes strike 1, fake the throw down to first. Upton's back. Quick throw to first, and they got him. Caught him leaning. And there's 2 away. He was leaning towards second. And quick snap throw by Oviedo. Gets him. Strike, that's 2 away. Count remains 1-1 here on Green. That one high and inside. Swung on and missed. Evens the count at 2-2. And swung on and missed, strike three. So nothing across for the Spartans here in the third. We played three. Spartans lead 5-4. You're watching Greenbrier East baseball here on the Greenbrier Valley Channel.
Alcova Mortgage is here for good. We are locally owned, value great communication, and are committed to our Greenbrier County community. Alcova Mortgage in Lewisburg, 304-645-2478, or visit lewisburglender.com. For your mortgage lending needs, Alcova Mortgage, NMLS ID 118-4517, NMLSconsumeraccess.org, Equal Housing Lender. Terms and conditions apply. All loans subject to credit approval. That's Alcova Mortgage in Lewisburg.
Now batting for the Bulldogs, number 8, Ben Reisenweber. Back now live at Spartan Yard. Spartans lead 5-4 as the Bulldogs come to the plate here in the top half of the fourth inning. It'll be Reisenweber. He was the starting pitcher in this game. Takes ball one. Now is at third base after being relieved by Oviedo. Here's the 1-0 from Green. Swung on and tipped foul. 1-1. This one's fouled away, and Green now working ahead. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And that one just misses, strike for ball 2. And that one stays high, ball 3. Count runs full, 3 balls, 2 strikes. This one is lifted to left center field. DeHaven fire going after it. That one carries over the wall. Another home run. Second home run of this game. Again, that wind blowing out toward left. That one didn't look like it had the power off the bat, but it just kept carrying. And it's now a brand new ball game at 5-5. Now batting for Martinsburg, number 3, Owen Rupenthal. First pitch is in for a called strike. So we start all over now. 5-5 here in the fourth. This one fouled straight back. 0-2. That one low for a ball. That one caught the leg of the umpire, home plate umpire. Time is called as they will give the umpire time to shake it off. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Stays wide for ball 2. Strike 3 call. Nice pitch by Eli Green. Now batting for the Bulldogs, number 27, Jameer Brown. So 1 away. Brown now the batter. That one stays high, ball 1. Oh, and he plunks him. Hit him on the back. So the Bulldogs have a 1-out base runner. Now batting for Martinsburg, number 20, Braden Edwards. So the catcher, Edwards, steps to the plate. That one's high for a ball. Throw over to first, runner back in time. 1 ball, no strikes. Again, throw over to first. Swipe tag, not in time. Runner goes, pitch is taken for a strike. It gets away from Baker. The runner will advance without a throw. Evens the count at 1-1. This one is lifted toward right field. Lambert on back. He has a beat on it. Has it for out number 2. Runner tags and he'll advance to third. Now batting for the Bulldogs, number 23, Jackson Steen. So that'll bring Steen to the plate. He started the rally the last inning when he worked a 2-out walk. And that's opened up the door for the 4-run rally for the Bulldogs in the 3rd inning that ended with Oviedo's 2-run homer. Now there's a runner at third, 2 outs. First pitch stays high. One 1-0 pitch stays wide, ball 2. Takes that one for a strike, 2-1. Nice pitch there Off speed, evens the count, 2 balls, 2 strikes. See Hadstein way out in front on that one. Here's the 2-2, fouled away. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. All knotted up at 5 here in the top half of the 4th inning. Green ready, the 2-2 on the way. That one's high, ball 3. So the count runs full. Payoff pitch on the way. That one's high, ball 4. So that'll turn the batting order back over to the top. Now batting for Martinsburg, number 2, Keegan Everhart. And time is called, and Coach Mann's going to come to the mound. And he's going to call for the relief pitcher. He's going to bring Lane Lambert in to finish this one. So Lambert, who finished game 1 through the 7th inning, will come on in relief of Eli Green here in the top with 2 outs here in the 4th inning. Again, he had a really good game last Saturday in relief in the game against Hurricane. Came on late in the game in relief of Eli Green. Went 4 1/3 innings, the final 4 1/3 innings of a 10-inning game. Gave up only 2 unearned runs in the top of the 10th, but the Spartans were able to rally in the bottom of the 10th and win that one 11-10. The runners on base are Green's responsibility. Lambert looking to get this final out. Now pitching for the Spartans, number 12, Lane Lambert. Now batting for the Bulldogs, number 2, Keegan Everhart. Everhart doubled his last time up with 2 outs. Doubled Holmsteen for the first run of that 3rd inning, and then later scored on a double by Boober. So Lambert takes over. First pitch is high, ball 1. Runner goes from first. Pitch is taken low for a ball. No throw. So runners are now at 2nd and 3rd. Lambert working from behind here, 2-0. That one's low, ball 3. That one hits him, and that loads the bases for Carson Boober. Now batting for Martinsburg, number 5, Carson Boober. So Boober who's had a good day all around, comes up with the bases loaded. Here's Lambert. Fires that one in for strike one. Lambert trying to work out of a jam here, keep this game tied at 5. Here's the 0-1, ripped foul to left. Again, the runners at second and third are the responsibility of Green. Lambert now ahead 0-2 on the Bulldogs shortstop. Curveball just misses high, ball 1. Here's the 1-2. Curveball got him, strike 3. Nice pitch. And that ends the threat. But the Bulldogs draw even in the middle of the 4th. It is 5-5. You're watching Spartan Baseball here on the Greenbrier Valley Channel.
Bank of Monroe values our local businesses, our communities and schools, and we value you. With locations in both Monroe and Greenbrier County, we are right where you need us to be. We are the local bank that you can trust with your business and personal banking needs. Visit us on the web or one of our branches in Union, Lewisburg, or Fairleigh. Bank local with the Bank of Monroe, because we care. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
When you're in Lewisburg, make sure to stop by S.J. Needhawk to pick up tools and products to finish up your home improvement projects. S.J. Needhawk can help with replacing your floors, adding some new color to your walls, stain for your decks and porches, replacing windows or doors, and don't forget, a new lighting fixture changes an entire room. Don't wait to finish your projects. S.J. Needhawk is always ready to help. When you're ready to talk to someone who knows, call S.J. Needhawk Lumber Company, your home solution.
5-5 is the score as the Spartans come to bat here in the bottom half of the 4th. It'll be Lambert, Lynch, and DeHaven. Spartans put 5 on the board in the second inning. Martinsburg came back with 4 of their own in the third, 1 in the 4th. Now batting for the Spartans, number 12, Lane Lambert. So Lambert steps in now against Oviedo. That one stays high and away. Ball 1. Takes that one for a called strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. That one misses badly. Ball 2. It's been two competitive ball games here. Spartans taking on the number 1 team in the state, Martinsburg Bulldogs. 17-1 on the season, have yet to lose to a West Virginia opponent. This one is fouled away. 2-2. Here's the 2-2. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. Now batting for the Spartans, number 1, Nelson Lynch. Back to the top of the order now for the Spartans. Lynch steps in. Takes strike 1. The 0-1 fouled straight back, quickly in a hole. 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Swung on and missed, strike three. So back-to-back strikeouts here to begin the bottom of the fourth. Now batting for the Spartans, number 2, Peyton DeHaven. That'll bring up the Spartan center fielder. Takes strike one. So Oviedo not wasting anything here in this fourth inning. It's throwing strikes. This one is lifted to left field. Left fielder going back. Ball still carrying. Goes off the glove. And then Peyton hustling all the way will be in standing at second. Not sure if they'll score that an error or a double, but nonetheless, DeHaven's standing at second with 2 outs. Now batting for the Spartans, number 14, Ashton Cochran. So Cochran steps in now with the go-ahead run in scoring position. DeHaven takes ball one. DeHaven with good speed, so a base hit here would make it a 6-5 ball game. That one's low ball too. And that one's taken again, low ball 3, so Cochran probably taking all the way here. Nope, he's going to swing away. That one is popped up on the infield. Shortstop Buber calls for it. Has it, and that is the inning. The Spartans threaten but don't score. And after 4, score is Spartans 5, Bulldogs 5. You're watching Spartan Baseball here on the Greenbrier Valley Channel.
Alcova Mortgage is here for good. We are locally owned, value great communication, and are committed to our Greenbrier County community. Alcova Mortgage in Lewisburg, 304-645-2478, or visit lewisburglender.com. For your mortgage lending needs, Alcova Mortgage, NMLS ID 118-4517, NMLSconsumeraccess.org, Equal Housing Lender. Terms and conditions apply. All loans subject to credit approval. That's Alcova Mortgage in Lewisburg.
Did you hear that? State Farm thing. Dun-da-da-da-da. I think we're in a commercial. Jake from State Farm, I knew it.
Don't worry, Chris. Things are gonna go surprisingly great.
Dad, look!
Chris!
Ooh, see? Surprising. Just like State Farm's surprisingly great rates.
I didn't even record.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Now batting for the Bulldogs, number 24, Braden Oviedo. So Oviedo steps in. He hit a 2-run homer his last time at the plate. At that time, made it a 1-run game. So Lamberty on for his second inning of work. First full inning of work. And that one hits Oviedo, so quickly the Bulldogs have a base runner. Now batting for Martinsburg, number 7, Christian Alter. Courtesy runner for the Bulldogs, number 11, R.J. Brown. So Brown will be the courtesy runner for the pitcher. Alter, the right fielder, steps in. Throw to first, back in time.
Oh, God. Oh,
That pitch is taken for strike one. Alter 0 for 2 in this one. Again, throw over to first. Swipe tag, not in time. Runner goes. This one is swung on, popped up on the infield. Lynch calls for it. Has it. Out number one. Now batting for the Bulldogs, number 8, Ben Reisenweber. So that brings up Reisenweber. He homered his last time up. Tied the game at 5 in the last inning. Reisenweber has walked and homered in this contest. First pitch taken for a strike. Runner goes. This one is lifted in the gap to left field. That is going to split the left fielder and the center fielder. Off the wall. Run is going to score from first base. And it's 6-5 in favor of the Bulldogs. So Reisenweber with a double and a homer in this one. And he has given the Bulldogs a 6-5 lead. Now batting for the Bulldogs, number 3, Owen Rupenthal. So the Bulldogs regain the lead, or take the lead for the first time this afternoon in this game 2. 6-5. First pitch is low for a ball. The Spartans led in both games. They led 3-1 in the earlier game before the Bulldogs rallied for a 7-3 win. They led 5-0 in this one. Now the Bulldogs have come all the way back to take a 6-5 lead here in the 5th. This one is ripped toward left field. Detko running, has it for out number 2. Now batting for the Bulldogs, number 27, Jameer Brown. So Brown steps in. He's 0 for 1 in this game. He homered in the last one. And this one he lines it to second. Stopped by Gavin Bennett. Throw to first is not quite in time. Nice play by Bennett, though, at short. Now batting for Martinsburg, number 20, Braden Edwards.
I'm good. First to third. I've got a line shot.
Reisenweber moved to third on that play. So Martinsburg has runners on the corners, first and third, 2 outs. And the catcher, Edwards, stepping in. That one taken outside, ball 1. Runner goes from first. Pitch taken for a ball. No throw. So it'll be second and third. 2-0 pitch taken down the heart of the plate for strike one. Misses that one wide. 3 balls, 1 strike. Glad you're tuning in here to the Greenbrier Valley channel, to the Greenbrier Spartan Baseball. And that one taken wide, ball 4. So the bases are loaded. Now batting for Martinsburg, number 23, Jackson Steen. Courtesy runner for the Bulldogs, number 15, Braden Miller. So Miller is a courtesy runner. Bases are loaded. That brings up the 9-hitter, Jackson Steen. Has been up twice. He's walked twice. Equipment check on catcher Joe Baker. Fixing his earpiece. Spartans had a huge inning in the second inning, put up a 5 spot to take a 5-0 lead, and then after the first 2 Bulldogs were retired in the third inning, they mounted a 2-out rally, scoring 4 times to draw within a run. And then a solo home run in the 5th inning. And then a run here in the 6th has given the Bulldogs a 6-5 lead. They've come all the way back. So Steen steps in. 2 away, bases are loaded. Lambert trying to work out of the jam. Bulldogs trying to blow the game open here. First one stays high, ball 1. Here's the 1-0. This one is lifted in the air. It's short center field. Bennett trips and falls, and it is going to drop for a base hit. 2 runs are going to score. And it's 8-5. Bennett looked like he had a bead on it, but he slipped and fell in the outfield grass. And it's 8-5 in the favor of the Bulldogs. Now batting for Martinsburg, number 2, Keegan Everhart. So Everhart back to the plate. He's 1 for 2. The Bulldogs now have a 3-run lead. They've scored 8 runs over the last 3 innings. Runner goes. First pitch taken for a strike. No throw down to second base. Lambert dropped the curveball in for strike 1. Oh, 1 pitch is lifted. A short pop fly out is going to drop in for a base hit. And 2 more runs are going to score. No. And it's 10-5. Now batting for Martinsburg, number 5, Carson Buber. And again, we have an equipment check on Baker. Buber 1 for 3 in this game, as the Bulldogs have opened this one up here in the 5th inning with a 5 spot. They've scored 10 runs over the last 3 innings. Most of the runs have scored with 2 outs. Runner goes from first. Pitch taken for a strike. Throw down to second, not in time. One 1-0 pitch. Curveball stays high ball 1. That one stays low and away 2-1. Fastball, high ball 3. Here's the 3-1. Lifted into the air. Detko has a beat on it. Has it, and that is the inning. But the Bulldogs score 5 runs, and they now lead it 10-5. You're watching Greenbrier Spartan Baseball on the Greenbrier Valley Channel. Here we go. You can see the wind blowing the flag out in right field, blowing out toward left field. That wind has helped 3 Bulldog fly balls sail over the left field wall this afternoon. Now batting for the Spartans, number 15, Gabe Patton. So Patton will step in. Swung on and missed for strike 1. This one is lined into center field for a base hit. So Patton has his second hit of the game. Now batting for the Spartans, number 9, Gavin Bennett. So Bennett steps in. He's 0 for 2 in this game. Swung on and missed, strike 1. This one is lined into right center field. That one's going to drop for a base hit. Patton's on his horse. He's coming all the way to third. Bennett will hold up at first, but the Spartans have runners at the quarters here with nobody out here to start the bottom half of the 5th inning. Now batting for the Spartans, number 13, Zion Detko. Detko 1 for 2 in this game. Takes high ball 1. This one is grounded in the hole for a base hit into right field. Patton scores to make it 10-6. Now batting for the Spartans, number 10, Brandon Upton. So Upton steps in. Takes ball one. He's walked in this contest. That one's high, 2-0. Upton ready with the 2-0. That one's in for strike one. So one run in here in the fifth. Bennett at second, Detko at first. Still nobody out. Upton takes ball three. Three-one on the way. Swung on and missed, strike two. Erskine waits on deck. He came in to play right field when Lambert came in to pitch for Green. 3-2 on the way. Ball four. And the bases are loaded. And I think we're going to have a pitching change. Indeed we are. We are going to have a pitching change. New pitcher on the mound is going to be Owen Rupenthal. He finished the game in game one. So the bases are loaded. Tying run will come to the plate in the form of Gavin Erskine here when we return to action, as Rupenthal takes his warm-up pitches. Rubenthal was the DH, so now they've pulled the DH. Now pitching for the Bulldogs, number 3, Owen Rupenthal. Now batting for the Spartans, number 5, Gavin Erskine. So Erskine steps in now. Swung on and missed, strike one. Bases are loaded. One run is in, still nobody out. Swung on. That one's popped foul. First baseman giving chase, and it drops in front of the catcher. Again, I think the wind caught that one and brought it back in. It's a lot of pop flies and fly balls have been a little tricky this afternoon in these two games. 0-2 is the count now. This one fouled straight back again. Still 0-2. Lane Lambert waits on deck. Strike three call. First out of the inning. Now batting for the Spartans, number 12, Lane Lambert. So that brings Lambert to the plate with one away. Still bases loaded. First pitch on the way. Called strike. Swung on and missed. Strike two. Rubenthal with the 0-2. This one is swung on, dribbled toward first. They throw it to home for one. Back to first. Double play, and that is the inning. So an inning double play kills the rally, but the Spartans do get one. And after 5, it's Martinsburg 10, Spartans 6. You're watching Greenbrier East Baseball on the Greenbrier Valley Channel.
The Bank of Monroe values our local businesses, our communities and schools, and we value you. With locations in both Monroe and Greenbrier County, we are right where you need us to be. We are the local bank that you can trust with your business and personal banking needs. Visit us on the web or one of our branches in Union, Lewisburg, or Fairleigh. Bank local with the Bank of Monroe, because we care. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
When you're in Lewisburg, make sure to stop by S.J. Needhawk to pick up tools and products to finish up your home improvement projects. S.J. Needhawk can help with replacing your floors, adding some new color to your walls, stain for your decks and porches, replacing windows or doors, and don't forget, a new lighting fixture changes an entire room. Don't wait to finish your projects. S.J. Needhawk is always ready to help. When you're ready to talk to someone who knows, call S.J. Needhawk Lumber Company, your home solution.
Now batting for the Bulldogs, number 24, Braden Oviedo. So Oviedo steps to the plate. Lambert ready. First pitch, high ball one. Swung on and missed. Strike one. Oviedo was looking for his second home run of the day. Curveball in the dirt, ball two. See a nice shot there of the new Spartan locker room and indoor practice facility. That building has been about 7 years in the making. This ball is fouled away, and they finally got it opened up this year. Top of the line facility, indoor batting cages, AstroTurf, with offices, locker room. Two balls, two strikes to the count. Curveball misses. Runs the count full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. This one is fouled away. Count stays full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Spartans trail by 4 here in the top half of the 6th. And that one's taken high, ball 4. Now batting for Martinsburg, number 7, Christian Alter. So Oviedo's at first, Alter now at the plate. Pitch is swung on, fouled back, strike 1. With the wind blowing the way it is out to left field, all these right-handed batters are taking hefty cuts, trying to go deep. The 0-1 pitch is high for ball 1, evens the count. Lambert checks the runner at first. Comes with a 1-1. Curveball stays just high. 2-1. Runner goes. This one is high and goes past the catcher to the backstop. So Oviedo will be in standing at second. 3 balls and a strike, the count to Alter. And that one is high, ball 4. So the first 2 have reached via the walk here in this top half of the 6th. Now batting for the Bulldogs, number 8, Ben Reisenweber. And timeout is called by Coach Mann as he will go to the mound. And it looks like we're going to have a pitching change. Looks like Zion Detko is going to come into the game. Zion Detko will be the new pitcher as Lambert will go on to left field. Detko will come in with runners on first and second, and nobody out here in the top half of the 6th inning. Again, a reminder that the Spartans will be at home on Wednesday, taking on the Nicholas County Grizzlies, and then they will hit the road next weekend and taking part in the Will Washburn Memorial Tournament down at Hurricane High School. We'll have home games the following week against St. Albans and Shady Spring. As we're getting down to the final few weeks here of the regular season, sectionals will start there at the beginning of May. The Spartans made a big step toward trying to get the number 1 seed in the section this past week with big-time victories over Princeton and Oak Hill to make them 4-2 against sectional opponents. Now pitching for the Spartans, number 13, Zion Detko. Now batting for the Bulldogs, number 8, Ben Reisenweber. So Reisenweber, who has homered in this game. Will now step in against the Spartan left-hander. Squares the bunt, pulls back. It's ball one. Detko, check of the runners, brings it home. Again, Reisweber squares the bunt, taps this one foul. 1-1. This one is bunted toward first base. And it hits the runner, and all hands are going to be safe. Cochran tried to make the tag, couldn't make the tag, turn around through to first, and it hit the runner. Now batting for Martinsburg, number 3, Owen Rupenthal. So bases loaded, nobody out. Rupenthal at the plate. The infield will come in. Excuse me, swing, tapped foul. For strike one. Here's the 0-1, taken for strike two. Again, the infield plays in to try to get the force play at home. Ball is swung on a miss, strike three. Runners are the bases are occupied, so it is a strikeout. Now batting for the Bulldogs, number 27, Jameer Brown. So one away, Brown will step in. He homered in game one of this doubleheader. Takes ball one. That homer started the comeback in game one for Martinsburg. At the time they were trailing 3-1. He hit the 2-run homer to tie it. They went on for the 7-3 win. Swung on and fouled straight back. 1 ball, 1 strike. Ball misses just outside. 2 balls and a strike. Ripped foul down the third baseline. Evens the count, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Infield now at double play depth. Cochran has played in on the grass first. That one is fouled straight back. Two balls, 2 strikes, 1 out here in the top half of the 6th inning. Spartans trail by 4. Here's the 2-2, swung on. No, not swung. He takes it, ball 3. So the count runs full, nowhere to put him. And that is ball 4. That makes it 11-6. Now batting for Martinsburg, number 20, Braden Edwards. So bases remain loaded, only 1 out. The lead for the Bulldogs is now back to 5 runs at 11-6. That one's taken outside for ball 1. That one misses inside, gets away from the catcher, but runners will not advance. 2 balls and no strikes. This one is swung on, ripped down the first base line. That is a fair ball down the first base line. 1 run will score. 2 runs will score. It's 13-6 on an RBI single by Braden Edwards. Courtesy runner for the Bulldogs, number 15, Braden Miller. Now batting for Martinsburg, number 23, Jackson Steen. So Steen will step to the plate. Still only 1 out. That one is taken inside, ball 1. Runner goes from first. Does not draw a throw, so he'll be second and third now. Still only 1 out. That one taken at the knees for call strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. That one misses high. Steen, if he were to get on and come around and score, he would represent the potential game-ending run if the Spartans would be unable to score in the bottom half of the 6th. Here's the 2-1, taken for strike 2. Again, the infield plays in. Try to keep the runner from third from scoring. Here's the 2-2 on the way. This one is lifted toward right field. DeHaven comes over, makes the play for out number 2. Runner tags and scores in the form of Brown. It's now 14-6 as Miller comes on to third base. Now batting for the Bulldogs, number 2, Keegan Everhart. So Everhart steps to the plate. Takes high, ball 1. The Bulldogs have flexed their offensive muscle here over the last 4 innings of this game. They come in averaging around 11 runs a ball game, and they've put 14 on the board here this afternoon. This one is grounded towards short on a 1-hopper to Bennett. Bennett takes it to first, and the inning is over. But 4 more runs come across for the Bulldogs. In the middle of the 6th, it's Martinsburg 14, Spartan 6. You're watching Greenbrier East Spartan Baseball on the Greenbrier Valley Channel.
Did you hear that? The State Farm thing. Dun-da-da-da-da. I think we're in a commercial. Jake from State Farm, I knew it.
Don't worry, Chris. Things are gonna go surprisingly great.
Dad, look!
Chris!
Ooh, see? Surprising. Just like State Farm's surprisingly great rates.
I didn't even record.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Alcova Mortgage is here for good. We are locally owned, value great communication, and are committed to our Greenbrier County community. Alcova Mortgage in Lewisburg, 304-645-2478, or visit lewisburglender.com. For your mortgage lending needs, Alcova Mortgage, NMLS ID 1184517, NMLSconsumeraccess.org, Equal Housing Lender. Terms and conditions apply. All loans subject to credit approval. That's Alcova Mortgage in Lewisburg.
Here's Lynch, steps in, grounds the first pitch to second base. Throw over to first, one away. Now back for the Spartans, number 2, Peyton DeHaven. So DeHaven steps in with one out. First pitch is taken high, ball 1. Fouled away, ball, strike 1. We want to thank our sponsors for this afternoon's game: S.J. Niehawk Lumber, Alcova Mortgage, the Bank of Monroe, and Bob Ford for County Commission. These
State Farm, Rasmus.
and Rasman State Farm as well. These sponsors make these broadcasts possible here on the Greenbrier Valley channel, so stop in, say hi, and let them know that you appreciate their sponsorship of Greenbrier East High School baseball. This one is fouled back. Count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes. That one misses just low for ball 2. Two balls, 2 strikes. DeHaven waits. Rips this one foul down the left field line. Stays alive. 2-2. This one swung on a miss, strike 3. Ball is dropped. They throw on to first to complete the strikeout. There's 2 away. Now batting for the Spartans, number 14, Ashton Cochran. So Cochran steps in with 2 away. That ball almost hits him. Takes it for ball 1. Swung on and missed, strike 1. High ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike to the Spartan junior first baseman. This one is swung on and fouled away off the third base side behind the plate. Count even, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the bottom half of the 6th inning. Spartans trail 14-6 after at one point leading this game 5-0 in the 2nd inning. This one swung on and missed, strike 3, and that is the end of the inning. Nothing across. Spartans go in order. 14-6 is our score. We'll be back with more right after this. You're watching the Greenbrier Spartans on the Greenbrier Valley channel.
When you're in Lewisburg, make sure to stop by S.J. Niedhawk to pick up tools and products to finish up your home improvement projects. S.J. Niedhawk can help with replacing your floors, adding some new color to your walls, stain for your decks and porches, replacing windows or doors, and don't forget, a new lighting fixture changes an entire room. Don't wait to finish your projects. S.J. Niedhawk is always ready to help. When you're ready to talk to someone who knows, call S.J. Niedhawk Lumber Company, your home solution.
So Buber steps in here in the top half of the 7th inning for the Bulldogs. Detko on for his 2nd inning of work. First pitch, curveball in the dirt, ball 1. Takes it low, 2-0. Spartans jumped out to early leads in both ends of this doubleheader, but the Martinsburg offense able to battle back in both games. .3-0 pitch taken for a strike. There's a reason they're the number 1 team in the state. They've still yet to lose to an in-state opponent. Their only loss was early in the season to an opponent out of Maryland. This one is ripped into the center field for a base hit. Now batting for the Bulldogs, number 24, Braden Oviedo. So Oviedo steps in. Homered back in the 3rd inning of this game. Takes ball 1. Takes high ball 2. Looks like Parker Robinson has come out of the dugout on deck for the Bulldogs as a substitution. Strike 1 call. He'll back for Christian Alter in a moment. 2 balls, 1 strike. Detko comes. Nope, he's going to fire it over to first. Buber's back. Ball just high. 3 balls, 1 strike. Here's the 3-1, and that one is outside, ball 4. Now batting for the Bulldogs, number 10, Parker Robinson. So 2 on, nobody out. And head coach Corey Mann's out of the dugout, walking to the mound. Trying to... And we're going to have another pitching change. This time it's going to be Nelson Lynch coming on to pitch for the Spartans. So Coach Mann goes with the freshman Lynch. Also looks like Riley Wilson will come into the game. Come in and they will substitute Gavin Erskine. So 14-6 is our score. Bulldogs have runners on first and second. Still nobody out here in the top half of the 7th inning, and the Spartans will go to turn to the freshman Nelson Lynch to try to get out of the inning. Now pitching for the Spartans, number 1, Nelson Lynch. So Lynch will take on Parker Robinson, who is batting for Christian Alter. First pitch is swung on, grounded towards second. Wilson can't get a handle on it, and all hands are safe. Now batting for Martinsburg, number 8, Ben Reisenweber. So Reisenweber will step to the plate with the bases loaded, still nobody out. Lynch ready. And dead ball, that hit him. And that will make it 15-6. Now batting for the Bulldogs, number 3, Owen Rupenthal. Still nobody out. This one is lined toward right field. Caught for out number 1. The runner tags and scores from third, and it's 16-6. Now batting for the Bulldogs, number 4, Grant Henderson. So Grant Henderson will come off the bench and bat for the Bulldogs. Also looks like Braden Miller is on the on-deck circle. So Coach Byler is emptying his bench here with a 10-run lead. Ball's outside for a ball. Gets away from the catcher. The runners will move up to second and third. Lynch sets, comes with the 1-0, swung on and missed, strike 1. Swung on and missed, strike 2. This is grounded back to Lynch. He flips it over to first for out number 2. Run does score to make it 17-6. Now batting for the Bulldogs, number 15, Braden Miller. So 3 runs in this inning. The Bulldogs have scored 4 in the third, 1 in the fourth, 5 in the fifth, 4 in the sixth, and now 1 so far here, or 3 so far here in the 7th inning, to take a 17-6 lead. Fly ball toward left field. Detko chasing, can't quite catch up to it. That one carried a long way, but it's just a long strike. 0-1 to count. Swung on and missed, strike 2. Here's the 0-2 on the way. Swung on and missed, strike 3. It gets away from the catcher. Baker throws down to first, completes the strikeout, and that is the inning. But Martinsburg tacks on 3 more. And going to the bottom half of the 7th, it is Martinsburg 17, Spartan 6. Back after this, you're watching Spartan Baseball on the Greenbrier Valley Channel.
The Bank of Monroe values our local businesses, our communities and schools, and we value you. With locations in both Monroe and Greenbrier County, we are right where you need us to be. We are the local bank that you can trust with your business and personal banking needs. Visit us on the web or one of our branches in Union, Lewisburg, or Fairleigh. Bank local with the Bank of Monroe. Because we care. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
When you're in Lewisburg, make sure to stop by S.J. Needhawk to pick up tools and products to finish up your home improvement projects. S.J. Needhawk can help with replacing your floors, adding some new color to your walls, stain for your decks and porches, replacing windows or doors, and don't forget, a new lighting fixture changes an entire room. Don't wait to finish your projects. S.J. Needhawk is always ready to help. When you're ready to talk to someone who knows, call S.J. Needhawk Lumber Company, your home solution.
Back now live at Spartan Yards. Kata McNeely will pinch hit for Gabe Patton. Rubenthal winds, delivers. Strike one, swinging. This one swung on, lifted in the air. Shortstop coming out, left fielder coming in. Shortstop Buber makes the play for out number one. Nice running catch by the Martinsburg shortstop. Now batting for the Spartans, number 9, Gavin Bennett. So one away, that brings up Gavin Bennett. Swung on, miss, strike one. That one misses low and away, ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike. Looks like Martinsburg will go to 18-1 on this season. The Spartans will drop to 6-12. Swung on, foul tipped into the catcher's mitt, strike 2. And 7 of those 12 losses will have been to Eastern Panhandle teams. 2 each to Martinsburg, Jefferson, and Hedgesville, and 1 to Musselman. Rubenthal with the 1-2 delivery to Bennett. That one tapped foul off first base. This one is hit. Nice pick at third base by Oviedo, throws out Bennett at first, and the Spartans are down to their last out. Now batting for the Spartans, number 13, Zion Detko. So Detko up now with 2 outs here in the bottom half of the 7th inning. This one is popped foul off the third base side. Out of play, strike 1. Beautiful overhead shot of Spartan Yards on a beautiful Saturday afternoon. A little bit chilly. Strike 2 swinging. But it has been an absolutely gorgeous afternoon. Here's the 0-2 pitch, and it hits him. That one smarted a little bit. So now batting for the Spartans, number 10, Brandon Upton. So Upton will step in, try to keep this game going. take strike one, inside corner. Here's the 0-1, stays high, 1-1. This one is swung on, popped foul behind the plate. Catcher trying to get to it, and he has it, and that is the contest. Spartans drop this one 17-6. Final score of their second game this afternoon, Martinsburg 17, Spartans 6. A reminder that the Spartans' next home game comes your way this Wednesday afternoon as they take on the Nicholas County Grizzlies. Make plans to attend and support your Spartans all season long. We hope you enjoyed your afternoon here at Spartan Yards. We thank you for your attendance, and on behalf of everyone here at Greenbrier East High School, drive home safely and have a wonderful evening. So the final score this afternoon here at Spartan Yards in our second game of our doubleheader was Martinsburg 17, the Greenbrier East Spartans 6. Spartans dropped both ends of the doubleheader, dropped to 6-12 on the season. Took the lead early in both games, but were unable to hold the lead as Martinsburg's offense was able to mount the comebacks in both games, 7-3 in our first game and 17-6 in our nightcap. Again, we want to thank the sponsors for this afternoon of this ball game: S.J. Needhawk Lumber, Justin Weichel Alcova Mortgage, the Bank of Monroe, Bob Ford for County Commission, and Rasman Walker State Farm Insurance. Without these sponsors, these games are not possible, so we thank them for supporting Greenbrier Spartan Baseball and allowing us to broadcast this game. Well, we thank you for tuning in this afternoon. On behalf of our production crew, Joe Sharp, Harry Vance, and Donovan Penn, this is Mark Trump repeating tonight's final scores. This afternoon's final scores in Game 1, it was Martinsburg 7, Greenbrier East 3, and in our afternoon game, it was Martinsburg 17, Greenbrier East 6. Good night, everybody.
Did you hear that? The State Farm thing. Da-da-da-da-da. I think we're in a commercial. Jake from State Farm, I knew it.
Don't worry, Chris. Things are gonna go surprisingly great.
Dad, look!
Chris!
Ooh, see? Surprising. Just like State Farm's surprisingly great rates.
I didn't even record it.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Did you hear that? The State Farm thing. Da-da-da-da-da. I think we're in a commercial. Jake from State Farm, I knew it.
Don't worry, Chris. Things are gonna go surprisingly great.
Dad, look!
Chris!
Ooh, see? Surprising. Just like State Farm's surprisingly great rates.
I didn't even record it.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Alcova Mortgage is here for good. We are locally owned, value great communication, and are committed to our Greenbrier County community. Alcova Mortgage in Lewisburg, 304-645-2478, or visit lewisburglender.com. For your mortgage lending needs, Alcova Mortgage, NMLS ID 118-4517, NMLSconsumeraccess.org, Equal Housing Lender. Terms and conditions apply. All loans subject to credit approval. That's Alcova Mortgage in Lewisburg.
The Spartan Athletic Foundation supports over 250 student athletes at Greenbrier East High School. Consider becoming a sponsor today.
When you're in Lewisburg, make sure to stop by S.J. Needhawk to pick up tools and products to finish up your home improvement projects. S.J. Needhawk can help with replacing your floors, adding some new color to your walls, stain for your decks and porches, replacing windows or doors, and don't forget, a new lighting fixture changes an entire room. Don't wait to finish your projects. S.J. Needhawk is always ready to help. When you're ready to talk to someone who knows, call S.J. Needhawk Lumber Company, your home solution.